Adventure starts. Act 60.
All right, well, folks, I want to tell you a little story about what happened to me in my truck. I bought a truck. It's a 2019 Dodge Ram, and you can probably see it here in the background. I'll give you a little better shot here in a minute. Well, I decided that get the tires rotated on it because it needed it. So I took it to a tire shop, local tire shop. I'm not going to mention who it was, and you'll see why here in a minute, but I'm just trying to protect them. But anyway, so I stopped in there. They weren't busy, so I stopped in there, and they rotated my tires. No problem, got me in and out, great. So I took a drive out to the airport, check on the plane, did a few things on that, and then on my way back home, that's only like 5 miles to the airport. And so anyway, on my way back home, I was almost home, and I was slowing down a little bit for a stop sign, and all of a sudden my truck went bang, and all these sparks come flying out from underneath it. And then I saw my front tire go boing, 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 all the way across the intersection street, all the way up into somebody's yard, way up a hill, into their yard. And here I am just skidding down the side of the road, sparks coming out, and yeah, it was crazy. So I pulled off the side of the road. Well, I kind of just went off the road a little bit, and I got out and looked. Sure enough, my tire came off. So here's my truck, and this is the tire that came off right here, the driver's side, and the tire came off, and it came up underneath here and tore out the whole side of that there. I don't know if you can see it, damaged in the main cross support there, and took out part of the inner fender well, and it did a little bit of damage here on the door, but fortunately not too bad. The door seems to open and close really well, and amazingly the hood opens okay. I mean, you can tell the fender got a little knocked out of whack here. The gap here is really tight compared to there. But so anyways, I got a hold of the tire place to put the tires on, and they were like, you know, oh, sorry, you know, yeah, we'll take care of it and everything. And so it damaged the rim, the inside of the rim, damaged the tire, and did damage to the lower ball joint. That's where the sparks were coming off, was the nut, or the threaded part of the stud on the ball joint was skidding alongside the road, and that was what was making all the sparks. So anyways, the tire company did agree to replace the tires. I said, well, hey, you know, I don't want just one new tire and all my other tires be half worn out and everything. So they agreed to buy me a new rim and a whole set of really nice tires. Well, I just brought the truck back from the body shop, so let me show you how it turned out. Well, you can see that the damage is gone, and you can't tell it at all. I mean, look at the shine on that thing. And this has got a really beautiful black metallic on it. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera or not, but I just love this color. And so what turned out to be quite a disaster. really, all in all, didn't turn out too bad. I mean, the body shop, I think, did an awesome job. They actually went ahead. I paid them a little extra to do some front end stuff to get rid of all the stone chips that was on the front. But yeah, the tire shop, they are covering for all the repairs for the truck, and they replaced, because this rim came off, you know, and so they replaced the rim and they replaced all the tires. So very happy with that. And also I knew the truck was gonna not look good because the running boards I had before, they were kind of rusted along there. I tried repainting them, but that didn't really go too well. So I ended up buying another set of running boards, and I paid the body shop a little extra too to have them go ahead and put them on. And I actually like these a lot better. They're a lot wider than what the other ones were, so when you step out, you got a little more surface area to step on. So I think they look really nice on the truck. Started out to could have been a real disaster. You know, you never know how these things are going to end. You know, it's like you think, oh my gosh, you know, it was like it's the end of the world when it's happening, and you're just thinking, oh my gosh, it's just the end of the world. You don't know what to do. You're frustrated, and you know, I got to say, God helped me through all this, and it turned out to be a happy ending. Got my truck fixed and looking good. Took a little time, you know, I had to be patient. That's probably the hardest part, is being patient. So I just been patient. The tire shop was very, very helpful. I mean, they were apologetic. The body shop did an awesome job. I'm really happy with them. You know, I thought they were, even though I wasn't paying for it, they seemed to do reasonable prices and great work. I mean, they got me in and out of there in a week. Like I say, I had to wait a couple weeks to get it in there, but no big deal there. So the tire company gave me a truck to drive around while I was waiting on my truck to get fixed. So yeah, that's the story behind me losing a tire. So chill out, folks.